Warriors, Barbarians, Legends of Battle. Van Devious is back with Mortal Online 2. This is day 2 after the amazing housing update. Players can now have homes, strongholds, and keeps. And let me tell you, as soon as it went live, I gotta give shout out to Kodo. They came in strong, put up the first keep within minutes. It was a thing of absolute glory. So major respect to them having their everything in place they needed to make it happen. It looked amazing on stream. The CEO of Star Vault, Henrik, was live. He went over to where they were building and showcased it to the rest of the community, and it was absolutely incredible. So shout out again to them and everybody else that put keeps up. I saw that the North Order put a keep up. I saw there were several other people that were fighting over some keep locations. So let me say, it has brought a serious amount of competition to an otherwise brutal game. And now it's just getting us that much closer to going live, getting us through this early access, getting us ready for launch. If you are not in this game, you are missing out. You need to go hit that button, buy this early access, put down the $39 to get in here and play with us. You get a full month free once this thing goes live, but you have another roughly 2 months to play through all the builds and the abilities and the classes to figure out how you want to play the game. They have all the XP rates, all of the class specifics for professions and combat. Those have all been ramped up incredibly. So there's a very easy to make a character, max it out, see if it fits your playstyle, and if it doesn't, just nuke that bad boy and come back with a new one and start it over and just keep doing that until you find what works. You got archers, you got mages, you got tanks, there's a little bit of something for everybody. Or if you just want to be a crafter and you want to be the best, most badass crafter with the most lethal weapons or the most defensive and strong armor, even if you want to be an alchemist, there's some amazing depth in the cooking and the alchemy in the game, and a lot of things yet to discover once this goes live. They are holding back a good bit of content so that when things go live, there's going to be custom formulations, custom materials that you can put into the armor and the weapons to make them unique, and you can make those yours, and you can name them when you produce them and have your signature going out through the world so that anyone that comes across that gear will know that you made it. It's things like that. It's the little details like that that really make this game incredible. And you got to come into it with open eyes and check this thing out, because it is magnificent. And they're following a dream of what a lot of us had when we played Ultima Online or Asheron's Call or any of those early MMOs that didn't hold your hand, but that created an immersive world that you just couldn't wait to get back into and just go and explore and figure things out. Well, this is the home for you. Let's get in here. Let's play this game. Let's show you what it's about. All right, so we're logging in here as one of my alts as Van Dominus. He's my weapon crafter. I noticed there were some really good recipes on the auction house here. So I live right now in Morinker. It's the right capital in the northeast. It's rather kind of extreme. It's a little hard to get to. A lot of people don't go there because of that reason, but it's one of 2 locations on the map where you can buy a keep or a stronghold deed, actually a castle or a keep deed. That's one of the only places you can get it. And there's also some Curite specific, culturally locked recipes that you can only get there or in other Curite towns. So it's really, really cool. So when we logged off yesterday, what the God, are you serious? Well, that's not good. That is not good at all. So when we logged off, When we locked off, we had a horse. We no longer have that horse. So now we are going to be walking on foot all the damn way back. All right. A little bit of a rough start, but you know what? This is live gaming. This is a live world. Anything can happen. So if you're new to the game, I don't recommend that you go to Morin Kerr. There's a town called Meduli. They're talking about it in help chat here. Meduli is the place that I would go if I was a new player. It's got wide open sight lines. It's a compact layout for the city, so it's easy to get around and see where you are in the town. There's a lot of resources very close to the town. It's heavily populated, so with all the population nearby, you can find somebody to help you or teach you or walk you through with things. Not only do the guards try to maintain law and order there, there's also several clans that do not allow, or they look unkindly to people who attack others like randomly. So they kind of help enforce a little bit of law and order in town. So all in all, I would say it's one of the best ones. And for someone who likes the aesthetic of the game and the wide open nature of the game, I can tell you that one of the coolest things to do is to go get a horse and to go north from Meduli, and about a 10 or 15 minute ride due north, and you're going to come across the capital city of the Tendremic Empire, known as Tendrum, and it is a breathtaking sight to behold. It's built into the side of a mountain. It's got a huge fortress across the base of it. It's also got the coast flanking on one side. And it comes off across a mountain range. You go over the top to see it. It's absolutely beautiful. So I would not recommend you starting there, because you don't get that effect as you do as you first ride up to it and you just see exactly how massive it is. All right, so actually, we go a little bit further up here. I think this guy has taming, and if that's the case, we can at least tame ourselves a horse and get ourselves back to town fairly quick. Yes, I have taming and creature control. Perfect. So we'll just grab ourselves a horse right here and be on our way. And actually, we have a short bow. No, long bows only. Never mind. Okay. We had a short bow. I was going to say we could turn back around and actually go fight some of those risers, because they drop a lot of gold. But I don't have a short bow on me. Mounted archery is really good thing to do on the risers, because you can just ride around in a circle, avoid taking damage, and just melt them down. All right, here's some horses. Thank God this spawn has not been culled. There's a couple of guys who try to keep the herds cut down so that people can't get horses, to try and force them to buy their horse, or just to prevent people from having mounted combat. But luckily these horses are still here. So it's like a pretty one. Try this one. He is level 16. Okay. We need some food. So I think we got wolf rush here. Let's check. We have wolf brush. We'll feed it wolf brush. Yep. We'll do that. We'll feed it wolf brush. Wolf brush is normally used to heal your horse, but there's not much else for food out here. So I'm just going to use this and feed him this. The goal is you want to keep them under 500 hunger, because if they're under 500 hunger, they'll gain loyalty, and then they won't leave as your companion. If you get below 100, or especially below 50 loyalty, there's a good chance you're going to lose them as a pet. You have to go back and retame them. little bit more. I'd like to get a couple hundred wolf brush to feed it. See if we can't get its health down. I mean, its hunger down a little bit. How's the microphone? Can you guys hear me okay? Am I loud enough? Do I need to speak up? Do I need to become even louder? I guess I could grab my headset on my phone and listen real quick. That actually might be a good idea. Let's do that real quick, shall we? We have 600, so we're going to put 300, split it out. We'll feed it. Because he is at 500 hunger, so this should put him under 500, so his loyalty will go back up. That's what we're looking to accomplish. And the next one, I'll do it. We'll feed it one more just to make sure. Perfect. Headset real quick. Let's check our audio. Let's do a mic check real quick. Let's do a mic check because last night I was listening to myself on a replay. And the microphone audio was really poor. I really don't want that to happen again. So let's check now real quick. Van Devious live. You right. All right, that microphone sounds amazing. Perfect. Yo, what's going on? Sever, welcome. Welcome to the channel. How you doing, my man? How are you liking the game? Are you in Mortal right now? Are you playing the game yourself? We're going to head back to town. Let's see if we can't get this horse equipped with some armor and some storage bags. And then maybe we'll go fight some bandits or something. See if we can't make some gold pretty quick. Yo, appreciate you. How did you find us, Sever? How did you find us on YouTube? I'm curious. I've been playing this game. I'm about 700 or so hours in. Absolutely love it. We have about another 2 months or so before the game goes live, full retail. So if you haven't got in here yet, I highly recommend you get in to check the game out. It's incredible. It's directional combat, directional blocking, full crafting, full player economy. No questing or quest lines to deal with. It has survival elements, so you have to feed and maintain your temperature and maintain your stamina and health reserves through eating. You got to craft and maintain all your stuff, or earn money and then buy it from other people. It's it really is a really fun game. I've played some of the first one. Whoa! Did I just lose my horse? Gosh, God bless. All right, so don't do what I just did. Right? That's a dead horse. All right, so let's go back. Let's try this again. Yeah, so don't do what I did. Don't go over a steep ledge. I thought I was over here where you can walk down, and I was a little bit further north than I expected. So that is one dead horse. So let's see. And I don't have. You know what? I don't have any bandages. So we're just gonna have to be careful. I don't have any calamine to heal. I don't have any bandages to heal. So we're just gonna be real careful at 78 health that we don't make that same mistake again. So we're gonna run right back over here and grab one more horse. Yeah, it is. So the game is brutal. I'm not gonna lie. The game is absolutely brutal. You die, your body drops, your head drops, and everything on your body drops. And anybody who comes by can pick it up. What's going to be nice here in the future, like the first game, is you'll eventually be able to pick those heads up and put them on pikes as decorations and keep the name intact. So if you were to take out the leader of a few other opposing guilds, you could mount all those leader heads up on as decorations at your house. And speaking of houses, 2 days ago, or actually I guess yesterday, they released the housing patch. So now you can build houses, you can build strongholds, and you can build keeps. And the keeps are absolutely beautiful. There's one right over here, but of course it's nighttime, so you can't see it. But they're massive, absolutely massive. All right, so let's just walk over here, go pick this stuff up real quick. So yeah, so I'm also very, very far out from where I normally stay at. I usually stay in Mornker. Do not be drowned in the water again. I swear to God. If you drown in like 6 inches of water again, I'm never logging this character back on again. Jesus Christ. Alright, so what happens is you get in water, you gotta take your armor off. And then you gotta pretty much gonna have to pray because I'm gonna be overweight. So yeah, this is when we get out here. Sweet Jesus, we got out. Okay. I don't have any swimming skill, so I hit a water that's a little bit too deep, and I am a goner. The points are so valuable. I never get in the water, so I don't want to spend points on swimming. That's just real talk. So, because normally I should be able to cross. I should be able to cross here. Normally your horse, you can cross with your horse, and the horse never dips below the water level. So we're gonna. The map is huge. The map is 400 square kilometers, and it's all continuous. There's no cutscenes. There are no loading screens. The way they did it is they spread the map across with like a mesh network in home networking. They've got servers set up as like a mesh network, and they use Unreal Engine level streaming to stream the levels to you. So the multiple servers share the regional load of the area you're at, and so each area is a node, and so many players are on a node, but it's all continuous. So if 100, if 1,000, if 2,000, if 4,000 players want to come to a node, it'll handle it. And what it'll do is it'll start subdividing that node into like smaller nodes, so that everybody can stay in the same area, and it'll just share the load across multiple servers. It's pretty damn genius, and it works really well. We had 300 fighters in Tindrum about 3-4 weeks ago, and we filmed a large-scale battle like something you'd see out of Braveheart. 150 people on each side, shoulder to shoulder, ready to fight, and man, it was a thing of beauty. Actually, I could probably show it to you because my dude's walking across here super slow. Actually, if you're on the Steam page, I think it's the second screenshot in the list of screenshots. It looks like it's kind of over somebody's shoulder, and you see a whole line of enemies across from you. That's not a bunch of NPCs. Those are all human characters that showed up because the CEO said, hey, at noon on this particular Sunday, everybody come to Tindrum, and we're going to film a large-scale battle. And so about 300 players showed up with mounts, elephants, horses, turtles, whatever kind of pet or combat pet or whatever they had. They showed up, and they had a large-scale battle right there on the outskirts of Tindrum. It was amazing. But you should see, like I said, if you're on the Steam page, I think it's the second image in the screenshots. It looks like you're looking over the front line of a combat scene with another line of soldiers about 50 yards across from them or 30 yards across from them. That's the screenshot from that battle. And then if you see the most recent trailer that they did, the last little 15 or 20 seconds of that trailer is a lot of scene. I think if I remember right, it has a lot of those scenes from that same battle. Like where everybody's lined up and they're about to fight, and I think it shows them kind of charging towards each other, that kind of stuff. All right, there should be some horses over here very shortly. I cannot believe I let that horse die like that. Man. Just cut that corner way too sharp. Trying to make a shortcut. I wonder if I eat wolf brush if it'll heal me. I never tried. Might not be a bad idea. But yeah, it's a different kind of game. So I grew up playing Asheron's Call, and a lot of other people grew up playing Ultima Online. And so this game is a throwback to that style of MMO where it doesn't hold your hand, and this one doesn't have quest lines or anything to do. Now, there are dungeons that you can team up to take on and that kind of stuff. But for the most part, you're just on your own. Once you leave the starter island that teaches you pretty much everything, once you get to the mainland, you just do whatever you want to do. You want to make a set of armor, you go kill all the creatures you need to make the gear. You know, if you have that skill. If not, you go out and you earn money, and then you go to the nearest auction house and you buy, you know, from whatever armor people have put for sale, like on the armor house. Or you have a clan member who's an armorer, and you work with them to say, hey, can you make me a set of armor? I'll go get, you know, teeth from bears to make malarium, or I'll go get, you know, iron bone, or I'll go get whatever and make me some steel and malarium armor. You know, like the game is made to work with other people. It's not intended to be it's possible, but it's not intended to be a solo game. It's intended to be something social. But hell, I've got 4 accounts. I've got, in the case that I can't get a hold of somebody, I need to have something made. I've got a crafter on one account, a weapon crafter on one account, an armorer on the other account, a bow crafter, and then like an extraction processor to just handle the deals like with processing raw materials into finer materials. I don't think I'll keep that many into launch, but as of right now, that's what I've got going on. Not now. There will be a subscription after launch. So if you buy the base game, did I miss the horses? I think they're right here actually. You buy the base game, you get the first month for free, and then after that it's $14 a month. But with that $14 a month, you never have to pay for DLC. You never have to do microtransactions, and all the unique and even all the hidden things that are in the game, if you find them, they're yours, right? There's no, what they didn't want to have is everybody's running around in like, you know, iron bone weapons or flake stone weapons or whatever, and then someone goes to the auction house and they buy, you know, bedazzled steel, you know, sword skin. So they're running around with like a wooden sword or a flake stone sword, but then they got like this, you know, bedazzled steel look on it because they paid $5 in the microtransaction store. You're like, they don't want to break the immersion that way. They're very big on creating a living and breathing world. Everything's contained in that world. And so they don't believe in the microtransaction model. So that's why they're kind of old school in that way of wanting to go with the subscription. Like I said, you get everything. There is no paid DLC later. Everything's included. And they're not really looking at this game to be some massive new world or World of Warcraft killer or whatever. You know, they're looking for, you know, I don't know, a healthy number that makes it worth their money. But they're a small team. They're only about 30 employees in their whole company, you know, that's making this game. Okay, there were horses. Hopefully, now the sun's coming up, I should be able to see them. There should be horses in this general area. If I get this horse, well, there's a particular recipe I want to buy in the other town. So somebody who's a better fighter than me has killed a bunch of the risers, which is like a type of like a orc, and the commander, the riser commander, drops a recipe to craft all their weapons. So they've put that book on the auction house. So I want to buy it. So that's what I'm trying to get back ASAP. Try and go buy it. But then I yeeted my horse off the cliff there. So now I'm having to go back and try to find another horse. There they are. I see them. So we're going to grab one more horse and we'll try this again. Yo, Tygon Star, welcome to the channel. So the reason I have 2 mics, right? So this mic is for talking to people in game, and this mic is for talking to you guys. so you can't hear if I turn it off, right? But that way I can talk to one or the other and not be annoying, right? So I can talk to you guys and not hear me being Mr. DJ Twitch, whatever, and then I can be talking if I need to in game the match wherever they need me to say, right? And then I can turn my mic off here where if you guys don't need to hear it. But more than likely, I'm leaving this mic on all the time, and I just toggle this one on and off for the in-game chat. It is rather distracting, I would agree. I was repositioning it tonight to try to make sure it picked up a little bit better. I was watching my stream back last night, and I noticed that my mic was not picking up well, and so it ended up making the first half of the stream kind of poor. So I wanted to make sure I fixed that tonight and that you guys could hear me a lot better. So I moved it. A little distracting. I will probably work on it a little bit later, try to get it a little bit further away but where it still picks up well, because I also don't want to be leaning over too much and getting out of center, because I have a Elgato Cam Link with a Canon 7D Mark II digital SLR with a 35mm lens. It's about 4 feet in this direction, right? And so that's what I use as my webcam. So I need to make sure I stay rather center focus so that I don't have it lose focus. But I need to find a way to rock it back a little bit further so I can put my Viking helmet back. Right now it's a little bit too high. So we're not going to try to not ride this horse off the cliff like we did this last time. Oh, actually, you know what? We need to feed this horse. I bet it's got high hunger and low loyalty. So we're going to feed it about half of this. Whoa, hold up. Don't go off this cliff again. We don't want to have that happen. So we're going to go right here. We're going to feed this horse. So we've got wolf brush, which is typically used to heal a horse, but there's no other food source out here. So we just grabbed it. I'm going to feed it about 300. Because right now, if you look right here on his stats, he's got over 500 out of 1,000 hunger, which means he's going to be losing his loyalty points. So he's already under 100. Usually you get about 100 to start. If you get that hunger under 500, then the loyalty starts going up, and then you're never going to lose this horse due to loyalty reasons. So you'll start seeing this go down. It's feeding right now. I fed it. So you look over here, now it's dropping. It's going to be under 500, and as soon as it drops under 500, this will start ticking back up to closer to 1,000. Slowly over time, but it's something you just have to maintain. It's kind of just a maintenance that you do with your horse. Man, will do. If you guys have any questions, I'll be glad to tell you about it. So right now, I'm personally playing this guy here. He is a human hybrid. Now we're going to go up here to this town, this large capital city called Morin Kur. It's the capital of the Kurite race. We're going to head this way. I'll get my horse armor and my horse bags and everything once I get into town. Just gonna get down here and cross at a shallow part of the water so that we don't drown. But there's a ramp right here we can kind of sneak up and then get back on the main track. We call this in my clan or guild, we call this the Death Star Trench Run. It actually runs all the way up there too. But it's just a long bottleneck. It's kind of a treacherous spot because it's a very bad bottleneck that you can get trapped in. But it's the one way up and down out of here. And that is where we're going to go. You want to be careful not to let your horse fall, because it will take damage, as we saw earlier. I had a horse that we went down the ledge by accident, and it died just about instantly. So you want to avoid that. But I'm playing as a human hybrid, which means I have kind of a mix of everything. This guy is a spear fighter, so I can show you that. You can also use lances. Lances are very strong on horseback. But this guy uses spears. And the way the combat works is directional. So you can swing up, you can swing left, you can swing right, or you can do a thrust from the bottom, essentially. And then for blocking is the same way. You can block up, you can block left, right, you can block down to counter whatever attack is coming towards you. So it's your own skill comes into play quite a bit. You can fight much harder people than you should, creatures or even humans, if you are good at reading their body language and blocking their attacks and then counter striking. So it takes a lot of personal skill into account, which is really cool. But on top of that, this guy is also a mounted archer. I just don't have a short bow on me, or I can shoot from horseback on anything that I approach. But I can't shoot. You can't shoot longbows from horseback. That would be like having a mobile sniper. But like I said, there's also lances. Lances could have momentum or absolutely brutal. The horses have multiple speeds as well. So this is full stop. Actually, one of them behind me. You got like your lowest speed where that'll allow them to rebuild a good bit of stamina but still be moving. This is the second gear essentially. It'll still slowly build up the stamina back, but it'll still fairly fast rate. And then the next one actually burns stamina at a slow rate, but it's burning stamina. And then the fourth gear is like an all-out sprint. Actually, I may have one gear after this. Let's look. No, that's about it. That's it. Just 4 gears. And so your momentum matters. So the faster you're going, the more damage you'll do. Like with a lance, if you're on that 4th gear, it's a little bit harder to hit. But if you do hit, it's got a big magnifier of the damage. Usually what most people do is they'll do that 3rd gear or that 2nd gear instead, because you can more consistently get a headshot and do the damage that way versus possibly like mishitting or doing a glancing blow that kind of diminishes your damage. Alright, so hopefully we don't see anybody, because at this low health, someone may still... I mean, we don't have anything really to drop anyway, but... Well, I'll take that back. I do have this crab armor. Somebody may want this. So they added, about a month ago, they added crabs, right? Big crustaceans. And so this is what the crab armor looks like. So it's you can see the detail or not, but it's crab shell put over steel. Give it that red look. There's a good shot of my riser spear with triple spear on it. But I've also had, there's a turtle one that looks really cool. There's a couple of horn shell from different types of like Komodo dragons or something. There's like a snake looking gear. And crash. Alright, so with this recent update, the game's been crashing frequently. If you have a video card that's got over 10 gigs of RAM, and of course mine's got 11, so I'm in that category. And so it's been crashing a couple times a night, unfortunately. So thankfully tonight, I'm not somewhere where I should die, so I should come back in and get my gear. Last night, though, didn't go so well. On my other account I was playing, and I lost everything I had because I died like 2 or 3 times in a row because of the crashes. And the last time I just gave up trying to get back, because you saw where I was, and to walk back there on foot after you die is a 30-minute walk. No shit. And so about the second time or third time I did that, I was like, I'm going to bed. I'll just remake the stuff tomorrow. So that's another thing. This game's gonna teach you that your gear doesn't matter, right? Like it's very much disposable. And what I should have done, and I keep telling myself to do it and I keep forgetting to do it, is I need to take one of my mages. I need to buy the resurrection spell and then take him out there to that riser camp and leave him logged off out there. And if I do die, just log him on and have him run over there and resurrect my guy and then move him back to the mountain ridge and log out. That would be much faster than running back for half an hour. So your gear disappears after half hour. So you got a very narrow window to get back and get your stuff. Also, when you log out, you don't instantly log out. If you're outside of a safe city, it takes two entire minutes to log out. So right now my guy's sitting there not logging out. If you're inside the safety of a city that's got protection from guards, it's considered a lawful city. You can log out within 10 seconds. So the fact that I was in the game for 2 minutes last night and couldn't move and was getting just destroyed by risers, that's why I kept losing my gear. So let that be a warning. All right, so horse. Let's get back. All right, so we should be coming up to be almost within sight of Mornkur. There it is, right there. That's the outer wall of Mornkur. We're on approach. We're gonna stay at this speed. We're gonna keep an eye out for any trailer archers or anything that could be coming up behind us. So far, so good. Looks like we're doing really good on horse stamina. I think we should be able to go all the way into the city with this speed, which will make it. There it looks like. Is that some people on the right over there? Come on! Oh, that's infuriating. Well, that's rough. I think this time we're going to go in and we're going to crank this. Oh, you know, we're going to crank this thing way down. I may have gone DX12 that last time. Let's go DX11 and see if that makes a difference. Come on. Let's go. While that's happening, I can pull up some YouTube and I can show you the new trailer. You can see all the cool stuff that they're up to. Let's go there. Let's go Mortal. Mortal Online 2. And this is it. So this is the new trailer. Let me turn this down real quick. Am I in game yet? Hold on. If we're in game, then we'll wait on the other. And if it crashes again, we'll have that queued up. All right, cool. We'll know we died if it logs in and we got nothing on. All right, cool. We're still alive. If you ever log in and your dude's standing there with nothing but rags on, then you died between the last time you were in game and right then. At least the sun's up now, so you actually see how beautiful this place is on approach, and how the light busts through on the mountains and everything. It's really pretty. Isn't that neat? Absolutely beautiful. We're going to try and make it in this time without crashing. Let's see if we can do it. All right. I think we've made it. All right. Perfect. There's a humanoid. So I think we're going to come back here and we're just going to farm some pigs. super boring, right? But all we need is 25 gold, and with the horse, with full horse bags, that won't take too long at all. So we're gonna run over here to the crafter. I've already got some leather. Already got some leather on me, so I'm just gonna use that. There's some other humans right here. Who is that? That is acolytes. Acolytes, welcome. Let's just go make some horse gear real quick. Alright, so this is the crafting station for horse gear. Right now I've only got bags trained. Let's make some bags real quick. We'll use leather for core and padding. Put it at 50% for both. And craft. Alright, so we made horse bags. And we'll turn back over here. Open the horse. Go to him in particular. There we go. And then drag this, or you can right click it or you can drag it, either one. And then it's going to put the horse bags on the back like that. Alright. Okay. And now we're going to go kill some pigs and make some money. Because I got a longbow, so I'll just shoot them with the longbow and then clean them up. And I'll come back and buy some heals after that. Alright, so you can butcher these things just from the hand, and then put the materials in the horse when you're done. So you save weight. If you get overburdened, you cannot walk. So you want to make sure you do not get yourself overburdened. The pigs will break down into well, that's unfortunate. There's the trailer. This is the most recent release. This is another town. This is Bhakti or Vada. This is a view of the world. This is Tindrum. Inside of Tindrum, the capital city of the Tindrumic Empire. Here's a view of all the races: the Blaine, the Alvarin, the Ogmir, the Hurgar, the Thursar, Callards, and the humans. That's Tindrum as well. It's beautiful. There's the large scale fight right there. 300 players. All right. There you have it. Right. Excellent. Now let's go back. You know what? We're going to do something different. Since it keeps crashing there, we're going to play the game through another service that I want to talk about that I love. And that service is Shadow Gaming Cloud. If you're unfamiliar with it, if you've never heard of it, this service is incredible. So you pay, I think it's about $20 a month, maybe $30 a month, I can't remember which, but you pay for a gaming server in the cloud with a dedicated GPU you can log into from any PC, any tablet, any cell phone, and you can play it. So it gives you full mobile capabilities for this game on tablet or phone, or if you had another laptop that can't quite run the game, you can run it through this. Right now, I'm struggling for whatever reason. The game keeps crashing with this local PC, with this and I've got old hardware, so it could be that it's struggling since the patch. So I'm going to hop over here on Shadow and see if Shadow can't run it better than what it did. So we're gonna log into it real quick. And it's updating the NVIDIA drivers real quick. This is an incredible service. I've been a subscriber here for almost 3 years now. Absolutely love it. Anytime the hardware gets upgraded in the data center, it gives you the upgrade for free, no additional charge. So that's nice. So you know, for the money you'd spend on a graphics card, you could be in this. You could be on this service for 4 or 5 years, and then when it's time for you to buy another video card, they've already got it. You don't have to go buy another one. You already got the upgrade, so you're never buying another $1,000, $1,200 video card. And having to redo a whole box, new CPU, GPU, all that stuff, because you're getting upgrades here with this, and you're playing from everything. So it breathes new life into old machines and old PCs and old laptops, because you can just use them as a terminal, to play this service. So we'll give it a second to finish loading up that graphics driver. Maybe we'll try one more time. Let's see. It hasn't moved off 67 for a minute. All right, so we'll wait. We'll go back. We'll try this one more time. I'm going to try DX12 because DX11 keeps crashing. So all we're wanting to do is a full stack of pig meat, 10,000 units, is 1 gold. So there's roughly 3 pig spawns in that general area. If we rotate through all 3 of those, we fill up the bags on the horse, we should be able to get the 25 gold needed for that plan fairly quick. Maybe taking a half hour. Maybe there's other ways to make gold that's faster. There's some zombies down the hill. Each of their zombie heads is 20 silver. That's actually that's a good way to do it too. If you can kill them fast, it's a little bit longer ride. So we would need 150 heads. Yeah, 150 heads to get the 25. Actually, no, it's not right. We need 125. It's possible. We might go do that. Probably more. That might be more fun anyway than hunting pigs. But we do need to sell what we have, because I need to buy materials to heal with and materials to bandage myself with. I don't have the money on me right now to do that. So we will do that real quick. So far, so good, I think. I hear the game. Okay, good. Why is it taking? There we go. So what you get bone tissue, emulge, which is like their teeth. You get leather, you get tallow, and you get the pig meat. The emulge, if you have nothing else, the emulge can be used to make weapons. The leather can be used to make armor, bags, that kind of stuff. I think the tallow is a fat that's used in cooking, but I've never really done much with it. And the bone tissue can also be used for making weapons and stuff. It's not the best materials, but it's just, something that does work. I don't know where those other pigs went, so let's go ahead and turn this stuff in real quick. And then we'll go fight some zombies. That'll be more fun with the spear. Show you how that works. So the zombies are slow, but they do show you the combat mechanic and how that works. So it's worth showing for that reason. So we need to go to the magic vendor here so we can get some calamine so we can heal. And then we'll get some bandages at the utility vendor. Cal 50 or so. Go. Accept and then control. Sell that. Get our money back. There we go. Perfect. Let's go buy some bandages real quick. Then we'll heal ourselves up and be good to go. Heal up real quick. We'll be on our way. So while that bandage is about to count down to heal us, we can cast some self heals on us as well. Should get us close. Go fight some zombies. It'll be more fun anyway. So if you go up these stairs to the left here, that will take you to the upper portion of the Morinker Keep. And there's a librarian and a library up there to learn most of your skills. There's also a bunch of crafters and vendors and that kind of stuff up there as well. This part here coming up, this is a definite bottleneck. And this used to be a bloodbath area right here in the first version of the game. The path was a lot narrower, and so people would always get caught here all the time. And then be dying on the steps and fighting and stuff. So we're gonna hope we don't see anybody here. All the way down. Chasing us from behind. We'll be all right. So where we're gonna end up going is right over there, just right past over there. There's a whole huge amount of zombies. They'll respawn faster than we can kill them all, so it's actually a really good spot to farm if you have a place to store the heads like on a horse. The only problem is people like to kill horses, so you want to make sure you take it and you stash it somewhere that it's not incredibly obvious to people. So far, so good. Slow down, horse. I want you to die. A couple down steps. You gotta be super careful about that. Golby's Adventures. Welcome back to the channel. That's a true warrior returning to the scene, returning to battle. Appreciate that, sir. I'll put the horse over here. Park it right here. You'll stay safe here. People won't camp it. Kill it. And then we go kill a bunch of zombies. Try to make some money. Nice. So what we want here is we want the head. The head is worth 20 silver. And then they drop any kind of weapons. That's usually going to be over 10 to 50 silver. They block. He's blocking left, so I blocked it left. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was nice of him. Even my mic's not working for some reason. There we go. Got a dagger off that one. Plus the zombie head. Block on that one. So you do have handle hilts. So every once in a while when I miss a hit, that funny sound you hear is a handle hilt. It's like kind of a thud. The high pitched hit that you hear, that's me parrying or blocking their attack like this. And what's nice about those is when you get one of those, you can immediately tack right after that. That'll wind up and do pretty good damage on them. The follow through of my swing messed me up on that one. And we're mowing through these. We might. Whoops! I don't want that helmet. It's too heavy. We're gonna get through this money in no time, I think. Still wait. Drop these off and come back. Control 1. Okay. The heads are heavy. Yeah, they're 13 kilograms already. Go Vax! Yo. Oh man, what's going on, Kovacs? Welcome back. Yes, it's very, very good, my man. Very, very good. I don't know why my mic's not working. Hold on, let me check. Settings. I wanted to talk voice, but it didn't. Oh, here we go. Voice enabled. Use voice activation. If this is disabled, you'll be using push to talk. Use voice action. Mr. Volume. Let's do that. So you guys can hear it. And then keybinds. Push to talk is what? Y. Test 1, 2. 1, 2. Test. I wish it didn't even tell me. That's my beef with this thing. A lot of times it doesn't pick up my HyperX mic, even though it's my default mic. It doesn't pick it up for some reason. Oh, not. Oh, so where did you go? Did you go to Meduli or did you go elsewhere? Typically, Kodo keeps Meduli safe, but the big but there. But with the housing update, I know Kodo's been working on their keep a whole lot, which means as long as they're working on the keep, they're not around as much to protect the city. Yo, Papao, C4T Dat. Welcome to the channel. We are fighting zombies. We need to harvest 125 of them or so that we can buy a weapon crafting book in town that I want. Someone has posted a certain pattern or recipe book for weapons that I want to get. Mainly because I've got a dagger. I've got a dagger mage that needs a strong dagger. Daggers in that book are really, really good. Along with everything else. Turn these in real quick. See where we're at. 11. There's 13 more. All right. It's 100. That's 25 right there. So just 100 more to go. I think we can do that. Yeah, it's a lot harder. You just blow right through him. Not that guy. He's a little tough. Mm. So you have the vitalism, right? You have the magic schools and the ecumenical trained up, the vitalism trained up, the mana regen trained up. It's kind of a combination of a lot of those things to get it to work. I'll look at mine real quick and tell you. I'm a non-mage user. I'm a hybrid. So one of the few things I can cast is the heal spell. Use in real quick, see where we're at. 29. Wish I had a wider way. I could throw a grenade in there, or not a grenade, but like a firebomb or something. Just burn them real quick. Right, violent. Okay, you got vitalism. Okay, let me look real quick. I'll tell you real quick what I've got. I don't have it trained up a whole lot, but I do have. I think I do have some vitalism. Yeah, vitalism is to 60. Energy regen is 60. Meditations 4. Magic schools are 100. Ecumenical is at 50. That's everything. Mental training is at 60. Mental focus is at 60. Concentration is at 60. And I can cast. Ready? I mean, it's not the best heal, but it's something. You know? 'Few more, like 90. $35. headshot. Or this back, or we can watch the door in case this dude decides to be a PK. Just to be sure. Just to be safe. If you get the magic schools and you have the mental training, you'll be a lot more efficient with your spells as well. Remember, the lesser heal will take very little mana. Yeah, all. You know, we need to play some music. So I'm gonna get too bored going back and forth. Let's play some music real quick. Mystical Whip, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing all right tonight. Hope you're checking out Mortal. Hope you play Mortal. If not, I'll be glad to talk to you about it. It's an amazing game. Been playing almost 700 hours in the game. Absolutely love it. Can't wait for it to go to launch. 2 days ago, they launched the housing update, so now we can have strongholds and houses and keeps. And man, they are stunningly, amazingly beautiful structures when you make the keep. Kodo built one immediately as soon as the server launched. And we're in the CEO of the game, Henrik, CEO of Star Vault, was in game streaming and went and showed the community how their build was going. It was really cool. And the music, if it'll work. There we go. Much better. Oh, a bandit got you. Okay, got you. Yeah, man, bandits can be rough, man, especially if they're the ones that end up doing that thing where they fake their attacks and feint their attacks. They can be really tough. The combat in this game is directional. Now these zombies aren't the best to show that because they are super slow on their swings. But I'll show you on this next one. I'll refrain from attacking it for a few hits so you can see what it does. So that's a right swing, a right block. I mean, this dude's gonna have an upper block, left block. Got it. Do not want that armor. $18 heads, alright. Slowly but surely. Put these on here. $47. All right, almost halfway there. handle hit. So you can tell by the sound. If it's a handle hit, you do hardly any damage. So you want to avoid those if you can. Heal up real quick. Fight this next guy. Hubbleton, welcome. Simply Sith, welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great tonight. Hopefully you've enjoyed the content update with the housing and the keeps. Hopefully you started on your own homestead or stronghold. Or if you've got really, really deep pockets, you may have already chipped in and helped with a keep, which would be amazing. But hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm hoping to do mine over the weekend. To farm up enough gold to buy the smallest tier house and place it somewhere. Which cemetery is this? This is in MMORPG, and there's a ton of skeletons here. I mean zombies. I mean, if you've never been to MMORPG, I'll show you. There's a whole other side of it. It's got tons of them. It's way more fun than doing the graveyard battle in Maduli with like 100 people in the graveyard fighting over the same 10 zombies. That's been the story all night right there. Alright, so we're going to fire this thing back up again. Send it close. Oh, Shadow's up. Alright, this is going to be sweet to show you guys. So, again, Shadow Gaming Cloud can play this game remotely, and it plays it really fast, like 20-25 milliseconds response time. You can play the game on another computer, with a cell phone, with a tablet. It's amazing. So let me show you. I'm going to log into mine. And it's literally you pay for a Windows server in the cloud. So I'm in a remote server in Texas. I'm in Tennessee. This is in Texas, and you're going to see how quick it is to respond. It's like I'm live. It's like I'm in my desktop. But this is in Texas. I'm in Tennessee, hundreds of miles away. Right? So we're going to go here, and we're going to see if this isn't more stable. Because I've crashed 5-6 times already tonight. So let's try it here. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Come on. Any other time my phone's super quick. I'm trying to do this, and all of a sudden now it's like being super slow. And being temperamental. But yeah, that's MMORPG. I love it. It's an amazing city. What is going on with this phone? Really? Literally any other time it would be just screaming fast. Finger moved too fast. There we go. All right. All right. After that drama, let's go to my email. Just code in real quick. There it is right there. All right. So like I said, we are currently live on a remote computer in Texas. While this thing is updating and playing, it's this quick, this responsive. It's a server in the cloud with a dedicated GPU. You pay for this service, it's like $20 a month or something. But if they upgrade the hardware in the data center, you get it for free with no extra charge, which is incredible. So like when I bought my 1080 years ago, I think I paid like $1,200 for it, right? And then I found out a month later that 1080 was the standard GPU on the Shadow builds. So I could have been on Shadow for 5 years or 4 years in the amount of time I would have spent, you know, for that same card. And by then, the GPU would have been upgraded at Shadow, where I'd be looking at another $1,000 to get like a 3080 or whatever, 28, 3080, 3070, whatever it is, you know, like it's crazy. So I don't know if I'm ever going to buy another high-end gaming PC again, and instead go cheaper on the home PC, but then stream the gaming quality Ferrari PC from Shadow to whatever device I'm on. So while this is loading, we can go and I can show you. Let's see. While that's doing that, let's do this. We'll minimize this while it's loading. See, this gives you your, so look, I'm kind of gives you everything. Now, once I'm actually in the game, this FPS, everything will go way up. We can also change our, so it's 20, see 30 milliseconds, 28 milliseconds. It's really quick. We're gonna go faster. We're gonna go a faster bit rate. As much bit rate as possible. So we'll leave that here while that's running. Let's look in the background. Let's see. So those who haven't seen the trailer, we can go back and show that again. We're waiting on that thing to load. This was the trailer. Let me mute my other music. This was the new trailer. This is the new update for Star Vault for Mortal Online 2. It's a continuous 400 square kilometer map. No cutscenes, no loading screens, fully continuous travel from coast to coast. Look at the races, the Alvar and the Blaine, the Hugar, the Shivra, the Human, the Thursar, Kallard, the Rysars. Whatever you want to pick, there you have it. Directional combat, crafting in first person and harvesting in first person. Full immersion. It's absolutely incredible. And there's Tindrum. Absolutely glorious city of Tindrum. It. Warriors, barbarians, conquerors. January will be here soon. Make sure you get in the game now. You learn your abilities, you learn your class. Make sure you have everything ready to go so when this thing launches, there's no delay. You can make all the right decisions. Make sure you get in the game now. Inception. You learn. Inception. Let's see if Shadow's up now. Come on, really? 9 more minutes. 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back to the other while that thing loads. It's updated. We'll try to play locally one more time. It's crashed like 5 times tonight. We'll try one more time and just see how it goes. It's been a rough one since the patch, unfortunately. I've got a video card that's got 11 gigs of RAM, 11 gigs of VRAM. And they said that anybody with 10 or more, it was really affecting them poorly. And I can absolutely confirm that that is exactly what's happening. At every 20 minutes or so, the game's crashing for me. So, quite unfortunate. But we're gonna struggle through, see what we can do, make the best of it. We were halfway to our goal. We were looking for, about 125 zombie heads to be able to purchase that book that we were looking to purchase. So maybe we can get through 1 or 2 more of these. Maybe, just maybe, we can get that book. So Hubbleton, what did you think, man? Did you enjoy the Kodo build with their keep? I thought it was very impressive. They had everything ready to go, and they were able to stay to claim that fast and let the community see it. It was very very cool. I was very happy to see that and excited about it. Yeah, they are, man. They're amazing, and I can't believe how tall they are. Somebody said it in chat, and I completely agree. I almost have a fear that the keeps are so tall that when you look down, you're not going to be able to identify who it is, and it's just going to say humanoid. It's not going to say friend or foe. They're that big. I mean, they're huge. All right, let's see if I'm still alive. If I'm naked. I lived. We lived. We lived. Somehow. I need to check my horse. The dude's probably angry at me and starving. A few times I've logged in and out. I have to go load up on some malice or some of that kind of fruit here in a minute. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is not good. That is not good. Not good at all. This is not good. All right. Whew. That was almost bad news. Almost, though. Quite. How many have I got here? Just 7. All right. Oh, nice. We just missed that dude. We lucked out there. That could have been bad. Right? You just never know. Let's go over here and heal up. Drop these off and heal up. What's up, horse? How you doing, my man? You eating well? Oh, nope, you're not eating well either. Enjoy that. All right, heal up again. Should be good. We're close. Got about 60 more to go. Hopefully we can blow through those pretty quick. Oh, that didn't kill him? I quit miss-hitting. So far, so good. Seems to be doing a lot better. Trying to make the best of it, as many of these knocked out as we can. Yeah, so now that we're back, I'll show you a tour of this real quick. So, Morn Kerr, have you seen where Morn Kerr is on the map? It's all the way to the east. It's like the opposite side of the continent from like Meduli and everything, right? And so this particular spot is to the southeast as you come out of Morn Kerr and you're heading toward Toxai. And so when you leave Morn Kerr, you come down this giant catwalk up here, go all the way back, and you come down these stairs there, here. You can cross the river. You go fight. There's some bandits kind of in the woods not too far away. Or you can come here and fight an absolute ridiculous amount of zombies. Let me show you. So you got two either side, plus the 2 or 3 guys that path in the center. And then when you get across here, it's even crazier. Because you got the 4 or 5 here. You've got a couple that usually spawn in there. A couple in there, a couple in there. And then it's even crazier up here. So you got the 1, the 2, there's a couple up here, and there's a cluster of like 4 or 5 in here. Like, that's crazy too. What do we have? 9 on us. remember this thing used to hit harder than that. Oh well. Actually, this might be the spot to farm these dudes. I bet you could farm them and they would respawn before you finished killing the 5th one, right? So you would never have to leave. This might be the most efficient way to do it. We'll check and see. Let's see if we can get all 3 of these, all 5 of these, before they start respawning again. Oh, see, he respawned already. Yep, this is perfect. Just be grind. You can just speed grind these dudes. Never even have to leave. Never spend time running away. That's perfect. Maybe not. Oh, yep. See, there he is. It was almost a perfect pace. Looks like if you get a gap like this, you've got one in here you can take out. And I bet when you come back, he'll be full. Or he'll be back, I mean. Alright. It's a much faster clip. Yep, he's back. Had to change real quick on that one. I hit the wrong button at first to block. So look, I was able to cancel and repost. Go bank these real quick. So it goes all the way up here. If you go past that, there is a horse spawn not too far away. There's also a bear spawn. And then if you cross the second stream, that's where you get into the wolf and the bandit camp. So there's a lot of stuff densely packed around here. And if you mess with this thing, it's got so much weight. It's got a hell of a wind up to get it back. Oh man, I'm way over. 131 kilograms. Dang. Okay. No idea. It's Not good. We have 30 heads. Nice. Within reach. Within reach. If I can get around here without drowning, that'll be the key. Almost there. Come on, horse. Arcana. Hail, warrior Arcanus is back. All hail Arcanus. Salute. Our comrade, our fellow warrior, he has returned to battle, rested and ready to take on all who stand before him. How are you this fine evening, Arcanus? I'm trying to play this game without crashing. It's crashed probably 7 times on me already. I have had to relegate myself to slaying zombies. As you see, I've killed 85 already here, and they just keep respawning. I think I need some fire or something to really take these guys out and make them stay gone, but we'll just keep doing what we do. We're looking for 125. Get 125. I think we'll have enough to buy what I want to buy in town. It's hopefully it's still there on the vendor. Hasn't been removed. That's why I had so much weight. Oh, okay. I was like, where was all this weight coming from? So I picked up a zombie carcass by accident. What gods do you pray for that you get the game stable? I need those gods. I may be time to change my altars and find the new god. I definitely need a god that keeps the GPUs stable and upright and functional. Speed run these dudes as much as we can. So we need that recipe book for weapons. We already got the handles, but we need the other part. Didn't hit. Come on. So have you had a chance, Arcanus, to go and venture out to see any of the keeps yet in person? That's one thing I have not done yet. I need to go. I want to go out and check one out. I saw there's one. It's up already just outside of Moore and Kerr, so I may try and check that out here in a little bit just to see how it looks in person, because it looked absolutely breathtaking on Henrik's stream yesterday. Big shout out to Kodo for that, for having the the membership ready with all the mats they needed to make the keep happen. That was really impressive. Right through them. Nice. All right. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not sure what part of the map you're on. But I know I was running through Morncur earlier, heading over to the Riser camp, and I saw that keep has been built. So at least that one, and that should be the one that's like central. I think Central Keep, Central Step, or Central Step is the name of it. But that one looked to be claimed already, just outside of Morncur. Wish I could use a short bow. That would really blow through these guys. But I don't have one. My other account has my crafter on it. I should have had him make some bows. Last time I was like this, somebody came through and killed my horse and took all the skeleton head, zombie heads. So I gotta bring the horse over here closer to me. Come here, you. Right. Get out of here. Yeah, I tried risers, and because the game kept crashing, I lost all my gear on my other account. Actually, I did it 3 times, and the 3rd time I just didn't even go back for my gear because I was just tired of making that 30-minute walk back. Horse still there? Yeah, it's still there. We'll run these back across, and then we'll bring the horse over. Put him in that 5 zombie room. And that way, hopefully we keep an eye on him and we don't get got while we're over here. Horse. Let's So turn these into real quick and see where we're at. Vladimir Trump, welcome back to my channel. It's great to have you here. Vladimir, you have returned because there's more to you than meets the eye. And I'm glad to have you back with your Mercy Wing, Big Brother Mercy Wing emote. That's a strong entrance, Vladimir. Ha 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 ha. Boardman, thank you for the follow. You, sir, are a warrior. Thank you for the follow. Thank you being here. Hope you enjoy Mortal Online. Thank you for supporting this game and this channel as we make our approach to launch. I'm telling you now, if you aren't in this game, you need to get into this game. Take advantage of this month to 2 months to build your character, to learn how that you want to play this game, because when launch happens and all these skills and all these professions and all these actions slow down, you are not going to want to make a misstep as you build your character. But if you can get it fine-tuned now during the accelerated times of this early access, you will be a-okay to hit the ground running and to be on the front of the wave of all those men and women fighters that are running across the landscape to build themselves out of glory and the bloodshed of the battlefield. So it's take advantage of it now. Get in there now, and let's see you out here. Boardman Jerome V10, welcome to the channel. 24. Excellent. We are, as of right now, we are 16 zombies away from our goal. Thank God. Heavens. We can stop doing this before I claw my eyes out. I'm going to fight the same zombies over and over. But I do like fighting here better than the graveyard. It's a little bit more fun. A little bit more entertaining, especially if you get in that room with the five zombies in one. That can be pretty fun. You haven't seen this game, you haven't seen the combat of the game, it's actually quite fun when you're fighting something a little bit more complicated than this, because the combat, the fighting is directional and the blocking is directional. So your personal ability, your personal skill matters, and you can be weaker, but if your skill is better at parrying and blocking, then you can take out a lot more difficult opponents, human or otherwise, because you have mastered your ability to parry, to counterblock, to feint and disguise your attacks. It's really, really cool because you do have, I don't do a lot of it, but you can actually feint your attack. So you can wind up this way. You can cancel, come back this way, and then swing. It doesn't look so good on a spear because I've got mine locked into thrust attacks only. But with a sword or anything else that has directional attacks, that means you can pierce, slash, bludgeon, and you can use the thing I was talking about, the feint step, in order to disguise where it's coming from. The only enemies that I've seen do it are bandits, bandit leaders, and some of the riders. They will feint their attack, so you got to be on your toes. You fight him. Yo, Putson, my man, came in strong with the subscription. You are a true warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, warriors, conquerors, barbarians, you need to raid this man's channel. You need to check his stream out. He does amazing things for the community. He does weekly podcasts. He does very entertaining streams. He does amazing, breathtaking cinematic trailers of all kinds of landscapes and points of interest throughout the map of Mortal Online, and you need to check out his stream and give this man a follow and support everything he's doing, because he's doing everything in his power to help promote this game and get it out there to the masses so they can enjoy it. And I'm very appreciative, and I am humbled that you would subscribe to our channel and support what we're doing here, and I greatly appreciate that, Putson. And we are very close to getting the goal here, so we can go purchase that book from the auction house This may be the last one. If not, we are super close. Board man. All right, board. Oh, and we got another board man. Another warrior has entered the arena. Board man. Welcome, warrior. You are amazing. You are too kind for that subscription, sir. I am honored. I am humbled. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for supporting Mortal Online. Thank you for supporting this stream while we try and encourage more people to try this amazing game out. We had almost 800 players today playing the game. That's almost the peak that they've had since all of early access. The housing update has been a hit. The early access on Steam has been a hit. People are filling in. You go to the Meduli graveyard and there are people everywhere. Meduli itself is packed. Most of the map now has got people everywhere. Morin Curris had more people in it since this early access than I've ever seen in the whole time I've been playing it. I've been playing it for almost 800 hours. This has been amazing for the game. I'm so excited for launch. I can't wait for things to really kick off with launch. So I really think that everybody that's here that's watching, if you're not in this game, you need to get in this game because it's going to be amazing. And you need to take advantage now to learn your character, learn your abilities, pick your clade, pick your race, pick your type of fighter or magician, whatever you want to be, crafter, and make sure you get everything locked in before launch. Because it is going to be a mad rush to claim land and claim keep spots. It's going to be a wild. All right, let's see where we're at. This may be enough to get us what we want. Oh, we crashed again. Jesus Christ. We are balling too hard, ladies and gentlemen, and this game keeps crashing. That's probably crash number 8 tonight. But we're gonna shift over here to Shadow. If you haven't seen it, let me show you what it's like. This is Shadow Gaming Cloud. It is incredible. Let's see if we can get in here real quick. All right, perfect. We are ready to play. So if you haven't seen this right here, what you're seeing here, this is a server in Texas. I'm in Tennessee. This is a server in Texas. And you can see how fast it's responding. You can see how quick it is. It's about a 20 to 25 milliseconds response time to this server. You can play this from a PC, from a tablet, from a phone. It doesn't matter. It'll get you in here and play wherever you're playing from. You can play whatever games you love. You can install any game you want. You're not stuck to just their catalog. So right now we're going to jump back into Mortal after this crash, and we're going to jump onto this machine instead of what we were playing on. So here we go. Let's get this thing launched up and ready. I love the edge. Super clean recycle bin. Play Minesweeper. Man, go Beza Venturas. Sir. I like the spirit. I like the attitude. I like the energy. Dagger Assassins. Yeah, I've got a mage dagger. He is vicious with the daggers, no doubt. All right, so we could do stream back to this machine, but we want to play locally. So let's cancel this and let's play. We should get the prompt here for, there it is, for the DX12. So again, we are streaming to a machine in Texas while we're playing in Tennessee while streaming to Twitch. I know it's kind of like Inception. It's kind of like a little bit of here and there and everywhere, but hang with us. I can show you what this is like. And I appreciate everybody in the channel. If I didn't get you a shout out, let me go back and run through here. Just Bird, welcome to the channel. Evil Monkey, Flawless Sullivan, Mr. Starleaf, In Cortana, another TTV viewer, Caxis. Actually, let me say that again. Caxi PS06, Jerome V10, Boardman 20, Rocky Z, Savage Lex, Sever 331, and Different Point of View. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here while we get this thing fired up. And hopefully this thing will be more stable over here because it is crashing left, right, and center on the local machines. Let's see if it'll play better on this remote machine. Alright, so we are going to go full screen. And we're going to tell this to go full screen. And there you go. Oh. Settings. Video. Full screen. We could go 1440 if we wanted to, but I think we're just going to keep it simple. 1920 by 1080. Everything's on Epic. And look at this. We're live on a computer in Texas, playing from Tennessee. And it's quite responsive. I can't see any kind of noticeable input lag. Except I logged into the wrong character. So, that's unfortunate. So let me back out and swap out. Why did I log in that? Oh, you know what? That's exactly what I did. You're absolutely right. All right, so let me quit this. Boardman. What, Boardman? You did not return that call. Old Beza Venturas reached out to you. This man needed you, looking for you, and you did not answer the call. That is not like a warrior. I know you'll do better next time, Boardman. He needed you. We have each other's back in here. We are backs to each other, warriors through and through. You will heed that call. All right, let's log this thing in again. How did I make that mistake? I don't know how I missed that, but I too am not perfect. All right, try this one more time. I'm gonna go with the Van Dominus. All right, it's gonna send me another Steam code. Oh no, it didn't. Thank God. All right, here we go. Mortal. No connect. We're gonna play local. Play. Ignore. Continue. All right, so it's gonna kick us out of the other machine and launch us locally here. DX12. All right, here we go. Do I put the helmet? Do I need the helmet for good luck? Maybe. Maybe this is the reason we've been crashing all night. Oh. Now, let's see. Maybe this was the key that was missing. Maybe this is what was out of place and now we couldn't get this thing going right. No. All right. Now let's see if the gods will bless us with a stable ground. Arcanus. Love the energy, my man. We are entering Nave. That's right, we are not fucking around. We need these 125 heads of these skeletons, these zombies, so that we can go forth and purchase what we need to purchase up here at this auction house. All right. Here we go. Let's get in the game. Live from Texas to a computer on Tennessee. Back on Twitch. You know, people keep saying this, but you know, I did that. I did that on Conan Exiles, and I got a streamer strike on Facebook for displaying genitalia live on the stream. Yes, I thought it was supposed to be allowed. If it's in the game, it should be allowed. It's supposed to be allowed. That's what I thought the whole rule was. I know that's what the rule is on Twitch, but apparently Facebook has some kind of algorithm that can detect that graphic imagery on stream, and I got a ding for it. So I did get a ding for a dinger, 100%. All right, we need to reset this UI real quick because it is all over the place. There we go. The hell? Oh man, gotta reset my everything. Let's do bandage. Where's my spear? I guess I've already got it. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Cool. One eye, and what are we at? 122. We are 3 shy. We are so close. 3 shy, and it got freaking dark. And visually, again, we're live on this PC from Texas. And other than the fact that it's dark as hell, like, because I don't have the gamma stuff set the same. This is crashing. Oh, it saved itself. Look at that. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Rallying. Don't go down without a fight there. Shadow. We're back in this. This should be one. We'll get a couple more just to make sure we got enough. Hopefully we got a few gold in the bank just in case we need to cover extra. But this ought to get us what we need. If we can make it back without getting murked on the stairs. Which is always a gamble. Right, so I think this is playing pretty damn well, right? For being stream through a stream through a stream. It's not looking terrible. Except I don't have a damn weapon. Where did my weapon go? There it is. Alright, come here, homie. Paste the blade. 2 shall stand, 1 shall fall. You may have been a great warrior once. Now I need your head. Alright, let's load this horse up and let's head back into town. And let's cross our fingers. Hopefully we don't have too much conflict on the way back. 128. That's a couple gold on us. Alright, I don't know what the hell is going on right now. An alternate shadow reality world, something. Let's get out of here. Alright. So far, so good. Yes, you have a... What in the world is going on here? Okay. Alright. Oh, it's the shadow. What in the Sam hell is going on? Yes, there is a slider for the schlong in Conan. It is hilarious. My wife saw me playing that game and she about fell out. She was walking through the kitchen and she's like, "Why are you naked? Walking up these..." Like, because I had just died. So I had nothing. And I was trying to climb up to where I died. So the camera angle is from below and all you see is this thing hanging down. And she's like, "Why are you..." She was beside herself. She like took a picture of it to show her friends. She's like, "What is he playing? This dude's got this." It was hilarious. Absolutely fantastic. Alright. Ooh. Almost walked off. This thing is pulling to the right. Something fierce. Maybe he's got a bum horseshoe or something. Is he chasing me? Okay. Alright, so I don't know what is going on with this part. This is not right, to say the least. What in the hell is going on here? Wow. This is like a whole new, this is like a whole different, this is like a mini game. Can you navigate through all this bullshit and get back to the auction house with all this crap on the screen? My God. Man, tell me, by the way, I just gotta say, did you guys watch the Mortal Online stream today, or actually yesterday, when Henrik went to go visit Klee? Did you see that? That is one of the funniest things I have ever seen in any game. I went and spent the time today and clipped it out, and it was 20 clips to get the whole conversation. But it is absolutely hilarious. Oh, you haven't? Do you know who Klee is? Have you seen Klee? He streams as pizza, this pizza guy. And my God, he's so funny. His character for pizza guy is Klee with the last name Horace. And he has a horse named Pin His. Yeah, I'll post it. Well, actually, I think since I clipped it, the clips are probably available if you look in the Mortal Online Twitch directory later. You should see like clips of other people have clipped. And I clipped it from the Henrik Mortal Online 2 stream instead of from Pizza Guy. So you get Henrik's awkward, like trying to follow what's going on. And I don't think he quite followed, and it is hilarious until he didn't catch on until way later what was going on, and by then he was way too deep, and it's pretty funny. It was really funny. Awesome, we got what we need. Now, here's the moment of truth. Is this book still on the auction house? Did we complete this task in a fast enough time that no one else beat us to this excellent priced book? All right, fingers crossed. That is garbage. All right, let's look. Malarium. It's 1,000 malarium. It's kind of cool. Bone tissue, soldier. Interesting. Okay. Let's not get distracted. Let's look. Fingers crossed, warriors. Let's hope this is here. It's there. Right here. Weapon heads. All right. We got it. Yes. Normally that thing's like 75 to 100 gold, and somebody listed it for 25. So I will gladly take it at 25. Man, I have not gotten my house. That's gonna be... That was 25. That was 125 heads to get the 25. Dude, I gotta do that 6 times. To get a house. It's 150 gold to get the deed for a house. So I've got to find another way to make money faster than that. Because that's going to be like 1,000 something zombies to get a house. And I just don't know. I mean, I'm a grinder by nature. I just don't know if I can grind that. Like that's going to... I don't have enough monster energy to grind zombies for that long. In one session. That's a lot of zombies. Well, I take that back. I could, possibly, if I had something that killed them in 1 hit, instead of 3 hits or whatever it is. If I had something that was so strong, like maybe if I had a lance, and I rode through on a horse and just blew them up, like in herds, and scooped up the heads, then maybe it would be a little bit more fun to take the time to do it. All right, let's look. So this guy, make sure I got the right guy before I read this book. This guy is my weapon crafter. All right, perfect. So, what can I drop to give him? Well, butchery appliances. Yeah, we're gonna drop that because we butcher by hand. We butcher around here because we're We're men of nature, warriors. So we're going to take those points back. I'm going to finish out these weapons and read this book so we can make riser, daggers, and spears. Alright. Perfect. Vlad is a baker. This man, he wants to make two things, and make sure I got this clear for everybody else to hear, especially for the people in the back that may have not heard it yet. Vlad wants to make you some bread. That is possibly his main goal. And I think he wants to dabble in a little bit of alchemy. So there might be a nice little surprise in that bread with his alchemy skill. So keep an eye out for that. Vladimir Trump 2020 alchemy bread coming to a local vendor near you. He is a wizard, an absolute wizard with the mix. Let's read this book before we lose it. Reading this book will teach you riser weapon head crafting. Damn. Alright. Why is this? Something with the shadows. For some reason the shadows are not displaying properly. Cursor stop. Video. Solution full screen. Something is amiss. I don't know what. That is, but it's stable. Running around and nothing has crashed yet. So there is that. Oh. So, what do we want to do now? So there's two different camps of bandits. Oh, you know what? We need a short bow. That's something we need to look at. So are there any short bows on the auction house? I think I've got a couple of gold. So let's see if there's any short bows up here. Just one short bow. There's one short bow, then we could probably take out some risers or take out some bandits. Let's see. Oh. Longbow. There's one. A Mad Dog 250 Horizon. Oh. A 77. Wah-bah. Don't mind if I do. Damn. Oh, man. We got a 70-70. Nice. Let's go try this bad boy out real quick. Ooh. Martin Junga, welcome to the channel. You're witnessing Mortal Online 2, streamed from a PC in Texas using Shadow Gaming Cloud to a PC in Tennessee that is then capturing it on another computer and broadcasting it through Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I know it's a little bit like Inception, but it is working pretty damn well. Look how fluid it is. No input lag that's detectable. I don't know what the hell's going on with the graphics. For some reason, they're kind of bugging out, but the gameplay itself is smooth and the game is not crashing. So I'm going to take that as a win, because when we were playing locally, it was crashing every 10 or 15 minutes to the point where we couldn't even leave the city. The risk of dying to whatever mob found us while we were waiting to log back in. Alright, so homeboy over there has killed every single pig available, so we need to go get some food for this horse. So let's go do that real quick. There's some right across the way here. Load up on some malice fruit. Actually, you know what? How's he looking? Yeah, 590. Yeah, we need to go get some now. I'm gonna get some food real quick for him. What? No, what? That's Pocky. Hello, Pocky. What's up? Alright. So if you're ever in Morncur and you need food for your horse, you actually don't have to leave the city. If you come over here to the bridge, right across here. Mornkur is very large, spans a lot of ground. There's two things that are important to note about this. One is there's going to be food over here for your horse, guaranteed. Valine, welcome to the channel. Great to have a warrior, your respected background, combat prowess in the stream. Greatly appreciate it, my man. Glad to have you. So you come over here, you've got, can't see it because the graphics are bugging out for whatever reason, but you do have either Prius or Malice fruit out here. There's some right there. So you actually don't have to leave the city to feed your animals and get a lot of it. There's a bunch of it here. I wish I knew how the hell the graphics are doing this. It's really bizarre. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Only the finest armor allowed on this stream. I mean, this is like I'm tripping on acid or something. This is crazy. But it's stable. That's what's killing me. Is it's stable? Like, right? It's not crashing. Whenever we saw that one little hitch, which I think is what started the whole thing, and then otherwise it's been completely fine. Right? Let's go ahead and feed him this, so that he'll get his loyalty going in the right direction again. Go grab a few more for the road, and then we'll go take out, and we'll see. With this short bow, we might could take out some bears. We might could take out some bandits. We'll see. This is a Horizon special. Original Horizon, not New Horizon. How are we looking? Another thing. This was the second tip I was gonna tell you about. Oh look, it like fixed itself. What the hell? It's a, you know what? It's a particular shadow. It's like a particular shadow range is doing this weird effect. It's weird. Anyway, so if you come to this very, very back wall right here, you can get full Granum extraction per hit without leaving the confines of Mornkur. I mean, I guess you could get murked out here because you're just beyond the guard's range. But still, if you go to this back wall, every about 10 or 15 feet is a new node. You can sit there and farm this entire back wall and be this close to the city to run over here because your processor is right there. So you can knock it out and come right back. It's almost like you're in Meduli or something. It's super close to process, grind, and get the mats out. Which one are you in Meduli? I guess Meduli is a hot cemetery. Kodo normally helps to patrol that cemetery to try and keep it safe, but now they have a keep, and I know they've been doing a lot of building on their keep, which means they may not be patrolling that Meduli graveyard as much, unfortunately. And on the other hand, the miscreants love to patrol that graveyard for easy kills on new players. It's like their favorite thing to do. All right. I don't know what these graphics are doing. It is bizarro world. I can only pray and hope that the sun comes up soon and this band of shadows disappears, because this is crazy. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should restart. Okay. You love the Van Gogh mod, right? Right? It's incredible. Oh, my entire shadow is jacked up. It's crazy. I wonder if it's this. Maybe I need to knock this back. 50. I want to switch it to, no, I don't want high audio quality. I wanted high graphics quality. Regular audio quality. I want to prefer quality graphics over speeds. Let's see if that did it. For reliability, okay. 50. All right, let's try this. See, this looks fine. I'm hoping that means it's just the game that was acting crazy. We'll try 11 this time instead of 12. Let's see if this does. Get us some more water here. All right. Fingers crossed. What time is it? Good. We got a little more time to go. All right. So what do you think, Vladimir? What do you think, Arcanus? The rest of the crew that are still here. What's our best option to make some gold? Do we go back to the zombies and mindlessly grind? Do we take the chance on some bandits and bears and wolves? Or this is the big or. Do we, since things are stable, do we go for the risers? Bears. Okay. Let's go for bears. Damn, Vladimir coming in with the option D. Ha ha ha. Like what I did there. Option D. Make a female character and tug people in Meduli for the golden shekels. That was not on the original list. He is a wizard with the mix, and he is twisted with the suggestions. All right. Loading it back up. All right. The Van Gogh mod has been disabled, I think. All right. We'll walk slowly just to make sure the Van Gogh mod is disabled. So far, so good. I mean, we could have killed pigs, but that seems really boring, right? Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that, right? So bears. So the bears I've seen are out by the bandit camp, across the river. Those are the ones that I've seen. So we talk about these, about those bears. And what is the money option there to buy to get them and like put them on the pet broker, or are we talking about skinning and butchering and bringing back the materials? Using my headset here. Who is that? I can't see who that is. They're going so quick. Whoa, don't fall down that ledge. Whoa. Been all she wrote. Which I don't understand why they have that there, other than for that same reason as people just to fall through to their death. Look at all these people. is a madhouse on these stairs today for some reason. But, you know, we're not going to wait around to find out. We're going to head on out. Now we gotta be careful on this next set of stairs. Not these, but the stone stairs, because I've had multiple horses die on these stone stairs right here. Because at the very bottom, I'm not paying attention, or actually, a couple times I actually dozed off while I was walking down these, and they went off this ledge right there, that ledge, and then bam, dead. And then I went and got a second horse and did the same thing. And the two bags were right there beside each other. So embarrassing. And both times I kind of dozed off as I was going down the stairs, playing way too late in the middle of the night. Yo, sick side. Welcome to the channel. Golbezas Venturas. Warrior, get your rest and be ready to battle tomorrow. I got this. I'll watch your back while you rest. So I know of the bears up here. If there's other bears, I'm not aware. But I do know of these bears up here. And of the wolves. Arcanus, you have a great night too, sir. Thank you for being here. Thank you again for the sub. There's a bear right in front of my damn face. About to get got. Over here running my mouth. But I appreciate the sub. Appreciate you being here and supporting the channel. You two have a great night. I will watch your back. You get the rest. I will take post while you guys rest up for more battle tomorrow. Oh, and the damn Van Gogh mod's coming back right when I don't need it to because I got a bear on my face. Got that bear for 47. You don't know what hit his ass. Some of these damn trees are going to be a problem. No arrows equipped. Really? One second. I can hear the chat going off. Let me kill this bear real quick. I don't die in the woods first. On a tree. Impaling myself. Like this right here. Bear. This Van Gogh mod is making it very difficult to see what the hell's going on. Did I kill the bear? Or... what the hell just happened? He was not dead. He's probably in mercy mode and I can't do anything because the damn... lesser heal. I don't even know what the hell. Yo, 6-Side, what's going on, man? Oh, my bad, brother. I'm so sorry. I will remember that next time I see you, and I will not call you out to make you uncomfortable. Definitely don't want to ruin that breakfast lurk, my man. So sorry for that. All right, gold bases. Arcanus, y'all guys have a great night. Now we gotta figure out what the hell happened to this bear we were just shooting. And also figure out why the damn GPU is bugging out like this. I'm gonna have to send this into Shadow to ask them why it keeps doing this. I have no idea why this thing is doing this. It's never done this before. This crazy like disco mod. We didn't kill the bear, right? Maybe I just missed it. Huh. Yes, we were battling a bear, and then this crazy GPU glitch started happening, and then we lost the bear. So I don't know if we killed it. There's a loot bag somewhere, or if we weakened it. And it ran off. Huh. Okay, we're gonna go this way and kind of play it safe because I know there's other wolves and there's other bears in the area. If we go down here, there's definitely more bears we can fight. All right. We can't pull some bears. Need that sun to come back up. I think the sun came up. The graphics issue wouldn't be as much of a problem because it seems to only impact a certain level of shadow. Oh, I spoke too soon. This is really frustrating. So we were playing on our local machine. So I run a 2 PC setup. Got a stream PC and I got a game PC. Well, my game PC has been crashing every 10 or 15 minutes since this update happened for Mortal. But the graphics look great. Just crashes every few minutes. So I tried this. This is what we're playing on now. It's called Shadow Gaming Cloud. And normally it does great. And it's a streaming server in Dallas, Texas with a dedicated GPU. And you can load any game on it you want. And you can play from any PC, cell phone, tablet, anything. It can load the client, right? So I'm on my stream PC that I would normally be playing on with my graphics card. Right. And so it's actually stable. It hasn't crashed one time, but it's doing this bizarro world. Like what's it like he said, like Vladimir said, it looks like freaking Van Gogh mod, Mortal Online. Some kind of crazy abstract something. So I meant to sell all these weapons back in town. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing it. It shouldn't be doing it, but it is real frustrating that it is doing it. Over there. Put a couple of these over there. We can combine some arrows maybe. Let's see. Let's do that for. All we need is calamine and water for the heals. Then we got bandages. Nose. It's not. Okay. There we go. And butcher this. Some malarium. Nice. Garfer. Yeah, we're gonna drop these. They're just a couple silver. I need the space to salvage these bears. These bears. Man, it's annoying that this thing's doing this. Really annoying. Killing the buzz on the stream, man. Killing the energy we got here with this mod. It sucks. Also, let's get our music going again. Oh, look. The graphics back. Oh, nice. Set my... Is this menu thing down here? Oh, cool. Alright, nice. Let's see if we can't find another bear. We got bandits. We can try to pull some bandits too while we're waiting on some bears. A lot of times there's bears that come... I'll intercept them on the way to the bandits a lot of times. Fight the bears first. I don't hear their growl yet. Or a wolf. I hear a wolf either. Okay. There they are right there. Yeah. Come on, don't crap out on me now. Oh, there's the wolves. I was afraid of. Never fails. Okay, good. Got the wolves to give up chase. Gotta watch my horse, it's at half health. So gotta be real careful. Catch a bear. Bear attack. And Van Gogh mod comes back. Jesus. That's annoying. I'd like to get that bear, actually. That bear can't heal. Got one more hit on the bear. Okay, bear's down. Now I gotta get these dudes out of here. Their healing is the problem with these guys. Yo, I understand, Kovacs. I'm gonna be heading out here shortly myself. I was wanting to try to catch some of these bears, but these bandits are gonna make it a little tough. I missed that shot. It was point blank. Oh, good, good, good. Nope. Probably took too long. Okay, she went up. Okay. I bet I done lost the bear stuff. Wish I was on my Vila. The Vila's got that cool thing where they can scan the area and they can see their they can see what's around them. Bad devious shock. Lost loot. Actually, it would be hilarious if that Van Gogh mod thing, whatever this is doing, if it made the loot, the bear loot, like show up like a damn radar, like that. That would be amazing. It would totally make it worth it. I think next time I just need to make sure I make those dudes reset way earlier. Just right out here, make them reset, and then get my bear loot. So I wish you could just pull one bandit. If you go pull one bandit, you can make pretty good money with these dudes, but they don't let you pull just one of them. They make you pull 1,000 of them at one time. Actually, we heal my horse while we're talking about it. I forget. Good God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. What's that? Wolves. Bastards. Almost got me. Snuck up. Almost got me. But we were on our toes. Because a warrior stays frosty. Alright. Let's hug this wall over here. Let's see if we can pull here and not pull the damn wolves, at least at first. We'll just circle around this tree. Oh, crap. No, 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 no. Come back to me, come back to me, come back to me. See, earlier I was doing that, and that's the game would crash, and I would come back and all my gear is gone. Because the game would have crashed. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I want to die. I gotta get out of here because this game's bugging out. Every time I go to shoot this bow, it bugs out. Shouldn't even gamble this. I'll try it. This one's weak. This one right there is weak. Got it. That one. You're in the lead. What are you doing? Get off the wall. Get off the wall. The blonde. It's the one that's the weak one. This actually is actually fairly efficient when you can actually see what you're shooting at. This added layer of difficulty with the bugged out graphics is rough. And it just keeps getting worse. That's the hard part. Like this one's 30% health. This one right here. She's healing. Faster. Get off the tree. Get off the tree. What are you doing? Get off the tree. Look at all those arrows in his chest. It's a trip. That's the one I want to get there. Yeah, bears, whoopsers, and wolves. The only thing to do with wolves. Yeah, come on, trees. Come on, trees. Okay, you know, we're leaving. I'm about to lose my horse. Self-oriented real quick so I know where we're going. We're gonna go this southern path over here on the Razorbacks and come back around because this graphics thing is just too messed up. Rich Sturdy, what's going on, Rich? Welcome. Are you the same Rich Sturdy that I've seen in Morin Kerr, member of the Acolytes? If so, I appreciate you being here on the channel. Good to have you in town, see you guys around. The city was so empty for so long, so it's nice to have some has some player population and some warriors and some fighters around, making the city feel alive. So really appreciate it. We're gonna get somewhere safe and we're gonna log out, I think, because this is not playable like this. Nice. Yeah, sorry the graphics look like this. It's normally not like this. I'm playing. So since this patch happened, my local client keeps crashing like every 10 or 15 minutes. I can't even leave more incurred to do anything halfway risky because the game just keeps crashing on me. So I have this service called Shadow Gaming Cloud, which I love. I can play the game from, you know, my cell phone, a tablet, or any other PC. And normally, the graphics look phenomenal. But for whatever reason, tonight, it's looking like this. And it's just not playable. But I'm streaming this game from a server in Texas to my computer in Tennessee, then streaming it through another PC back to Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. It's pretty crazy. But normally it looks great. Like you can barely tell. There's only 25 milliseconds response time. Like if you look here, 30 seconds. You know, so it's really quick. It's like this part looks great. So it's just showing me it's something with the game. Because actually this is the shadow interface. Looks great. You know, it's just something with the game itself is just wigging out. But yeah, normally it's great. But you can play from anything. So you can play with your phone. You can play with the tablet. You know, it's pretty damn cool. Any old PC that can run the client, it's good. I would love to be able to get back to MK, but I just don't think I'm here. So I don't even think this is safe, but I've got very much of a choice. Let's see. We go full screen. Look around enough, I might be able to drop. I think this is the path to go by the Razorbacks and then come back to MK. Yeah, it's good. Cool. This route, this way is pretty safe, other than for other players. Yo, peers, welcome to the channel. If you're having a great night, please ignore the horrible graphics on the shadow stream. The graphics for the game for some reason are completely bugging out on their server. Whoa. Slow down. I have to walk really slow because it's so when we fall off an edge if I'm not careful. Way attack me. Alright. So how are you guys liking MMORPG? You guys think you're going to stick around this area once things go live? Or do you guys have decided something else might be better suited? Because I've only seen, to be honest, I've seen you guys. I've seen Valhalla. I've seen some Harbingers. And then a few, and then Lorne. And then a few just kind of random solo players. And that's about it. It hasn't been real populated other than those few tags. I need to be careful over here because I know there's a bear kind of hangs out over here too. And with these pine trees, I mean these this cane poles, the cane can really make escape difficult. on that bear. You're not ready to fight it. Hopefully we're going to tap. A second. There we go. Nice. And I can't tell you how many times I've lost horses on these steps here. So every time I make it up these things or down these things successfully, it's a reason to celebrate. And now we just have added difficulty with this crazy visual thing the game's doing. You know, it's kind of like I'm in the spirit realm in the ether world, but then I'm not. It's like I have a horse in the ether world, and I'm approaching Morin Kerr on a spirit horse. Nice. All right. Made it back. Perfect. Yo, Fabric. I've never been to Fab in the live game. That's something I need to do at some point. I've been to Oxeye years ago in Mortal Online 1. I haven't been since 2. Actually, I think I went one time. So I've been once to Oxeye. Mainly I stay in Morin Kerr. I've been to Meduli and Tendrum. I've been to Vada once by accident. And I think I've been to Bhakti once by accident. Otherwise, I've not been to GK in this version of the game. Haven't been to the jungle camp or a lot of other places. I haven't been to Moki. So I need to get out there and do some traveling. See some of these other spots. All right, so now it looks fine. So it's some specific shade, some specific shader, some specific light level creates that crazy Van Gogh whatever. That's crazy. Huh. Oh, nice. Okay. You know, I love MK. Other than the fact that it's so spread out to do stuff, I think it's fantastic. Oh, damn, I got some nice katanas over here. I need to give to my other guy. Sweet. I didn't realize I had those katanas in here. I think it's getting late. I think we might have to call it right here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. 1 second. All right, warriors, guardians, barbarians, almost forgot it there, and your conquerors. It's been an honor serving with you tonight, slaying everything before us, avoiding death narrowly multiple times, dealing with the difficulties logistically of some of these battles between the local server and this. It's been a blast the entire time. Loved having you guys here. You guys have been amazing. The follows, the subs, every one of you are true warriors. I will go to battle with any one of you, side by side, brothers in arms. You guys are all tremendous. If you haven't seen it, go back and check the Mortal Online 2 stream for the past 2 days. Go back to yesterday. Watch Henrik as he unveils the brand new patch. He goes and watched as Kodo erect their giant new keep, and he visits a few other keeps and a few other homesteads as people are building their homes all across the land. It's an amazing time in this game. I've said it multiple times tonight, but I'm going to say it again. You need to be in this game. You need to put the money down, get in here, learn your class, profession, your actions, your skills, your crafts, your combat, your weapons, your clades, learn all that things that are going to make you the best fighter possible now, while things are accelerated, things are ramped up, so you can be the best fighter, crafter, whatever mage you want to be. So when this game launches, you can hit the ground running with the rest of us, be at the front of the pack, claiming the lands you want, the keeps you want, and making your legacy known to everyone else around you. That's my challenge to you. Get in here. Let's make this game huge. Let's give it the launch that it deserves, because it is one amazing experience, and I absolutely love it. And I want to share this whole thing with you as well. So get in here. Let's do this. Let's make some heads roll. We'll see you guys in here tomorrow night. You guys have a great night.